Thanks, Dave. It's the start of a new season on the West Coast for the K&N Pro Series drivers, and with that comes a lot of excitement. Of course, Bakersfield native and Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series star Kevin Harvick is here tonight, and on the strength of his pleas for more support of short track racing, a fantastic crowd has showed up and is awaiting the start of tonight's race. A big topic of discussion in the garage so far today has been the tires. Bias ply tires last year, radials across the board in the K&N Pro Series this year. What does that mean? Well, it changes the way these cars drive. They're a little bit more snappy. The cars, when they step out, you can't really catch them. You've got to stop the slide and then take off again. They don't fall off as fast or as hard either, so that's another challenge. What kind of challenge is it going to present? Well, that remains to be seen. We've got 175 laps to find out. Tony, you've raced a lot of different cars, a lot of different tracks. This is your first time ever at the Little 500 competing in it. What are you expecting going into tonight?
That's a great question because I wish I knew what to expect. That's the hard part. But
Kevin Harvick making his return to the Pro Series West for the first time since winning last June at Sonoma. First of all, welcome home to Bakersfield. Job 1 is done, qualified on the pole. Job 2 going to be a little tougher. You got some good cars behind you. What's going to be the biggest challenge about keeping this car up front?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just trying to...
As you guys have talked about, many rookies in the field today, but many of these rookies have a veteran voice up top in the form of a spotter. 8 current Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series spotters on hand today to help these ARCA drivers navigate their way over the course of this 80-lap race. Notably, the guys that start second and third. Zane Smith, whose pit box we're in right now, rolling off from outside the front row. He's got Derek Nealon, who's Kyle Larson's spotter on the Cup side of things. Chase Purdy, who starts third, has TJ Majors, who has engineered Dale Earnhardt Jr. to multiple Daytona victories. So 2 guys who know how to navigate their drivers around the high banks here at Daytona. Ultimately, the spotters can only do so much. It's in the driver's hands at the end of the day, but it's nice to have a veteran voice and a voice you can trust in your ear to help get yourself around Daytona. Well, guys, Cole Roush running in that second spot there. He's a veteran of the K&N West Series. Competed 2 years ago in 2016 as a rookie, finished 8th in points, finished 3rd here during that season. Took last year off to run the Cars Super Late Model Championship, won that championship driving for Kyle Busch Motorsports. He said running with KBM and specifically working with Kyle has changed him completely as a driver. Said Kyle kind of showed him the nuances of how to race, just when to be patient, when to be aggressive, and overall just made Cole a better race car driver. He's looking good so far, qualified second, putting a lot of pressure on that 4 car. It's been since 1998 that Kevin Harvick has won here at Sonoma, but today is his day. Kevin Harvick, your K&N West winner. And Kevin, had to work for that one. Coming to turn 11, last lap, wheels on your bumper. What's going through your head?
Yeah, I think I went a little bit too early there.
And we're down with Coley Barraclaw, who's the crew chief for Chase Purdy, who runs 5th right now. You guys were back near the back of the top 10 just about 4 or 5 laps ago. Now you're back up to 5th. How were you able to get back up there so quickly?
Just do what TJ tells him to do. He's doing a good job.
Zane Smith was talking before the race about how he wanted to just get out front and lead every single lap of this race, and he's done that so far. He's led from the start, led all 16 of them. Max Tolman there in the 2nd spot. Not only does he have a veteran spotter like we talked about, he's got Tyler Green, who spots for Jamie McMurray up top. He's got Doug Richard as crew chief, who led Dale Earnhardt Sr. to a championship in 1980, and he's also been talking with Todd Bodine, who has many laps here at Daytona throughout this weekend. After every session, he'll get on the phone with Todd, and they just talk about the nuances of the track, the nuances of the draft, just to help speed up Max's learning curve that much more.